Today I'm going to be answering the questions of how does the product represent social groups and what kind of institutes might distribute my product and why. First of all, my product represents social groups by using the linguistic codes such as 1D, which is mainly for the social groups of Directioners, which is the One Direction fandom. They're typically seen as young and immature and innocent and, you know, the kind of females typically to mess about. By using these linguistic codes, it represents how the audience is young and hasn't experienced the higher level of education yet. So it's typically the language that they may use with their peers in the playground or with their mums saying, "Oh, mum, I'm a Directioner," and, you know, stuff like that. Next, my product also represents social groups by using a teenager as the dominant image. She is the poster child for my magazine. And as she is a teenager, it helps the audience to relate to my magazine and to know what it's like to be in the art issues, but as a normal teenager or a adolescent, as we shall say. Also, of the younger age group, so between about 9 to 13, they're not going to know what it's like to be a teenager yet, so they're just going to be an aspirer to this artist on the front page. Next, my product also represents social groups because of the price that is set for a monthly. As I wanted it to be like a monthly sort of subscription, as it's going to be for the lower social classes of E, as they're going to be students. So I've done it as a monthly subscription, as their income is going to be irregular and unpredictable, and they're going to be financially dependent on others, such as their parents or legal guardians. However, although they are financially dependent on others, my magazine portrays my audience to be innocent. They're very independent in their own personalities. They would like to tackle their own tasks and take on their own responsibilities, even though they are a very influential age, being between 9 and 18. The ages where they develop their own personalities and lifestyles, become their own people. So they're starting to, if they've got like older sisters, they're starting to sort of become them, but in their own sort of way. I've portrayed this by using my colour scheme, as I've stuck to the pink colour scheme throughout, using pink on my front cover and my contents page, and then on my double page spread. The pink theme reflects on the innocence of the audience at the young age they are in, but the black I have also used for the headlines and the masthead. It contradicts the pink to portray how the audience may change the older they become. And finally, my product represents social groups by the typography I've used. This is because the typography I've used for my masthead is quite classy and neat, which necessarily won't be as while they're younger, but as they start to mature, so will the magazine, and they will start to read more into the topics that are discussed each month as they mature and become more intelligent. The next question was, what kind of institution might distribute my product and why? So in terms of publishers, I believe that Egmont UK would be the most suitable publication company for my magazines, as it publishes magazines already with a similar audience to my own, such as We Love Pop. As you can see with We Love Pop, it's quite chaotic and bright and vibrant, whereas my magazine has contradicted that stereotype with being quite neat and greyish and dark. However, with Egmont, it would be the best company, as they have the right audience to already distribute to. They've got that audience there, so in terms of marketing strategies, it won't actually take that much, as they've already got the audience set out for me. And then finally, the main institution that might distribute my products in terms of businesses will be newsagents. This is because they are highly accessible to anyone of any age, whether you live in a village or a city or a big town. I also believe that newsagents are the right fit to sell my magazines because they are friendly with their customers, which is what I want to think about when my product is being sold. It may also be distributed at concerts such as Little Mix or One Direction, where they can get their monthly issue while enjoying a concert and then having it signed by their favourite artist, and then maybe even getting a free piece of merchandise with that. And that is everything. Thank you.